Hello.
It really does go before the countdown stops.
That's true.
That's why the mental clock just a little bit off.
The mental clock is always off.
Always. Hello everybody.
Hello, welcome to Island Vibing Presents. I'm vibing. This is Jason, and Happy New Year.
You seem normal size for now. We are streaming in our first stream of the year, so Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, I thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, Happy New Year. Whoop, whoop.
Hope everyone had a good New Year.
Yes. What was the highlight of your New Year? Like your holiday time? What do you think our highlight was?
It all went by so fast. There was a little extra sleep, which was nice.
Mm-hmm. Also, I got to see you some.
Yeah, it's true.
I haven't seen you since.
No, I went back into work mode.
Yes. Woo!
A fly stuck to a web. Hello.
Welcome in, everybody. We're so happy that you could be here tonight. I don't, Cressum, did you know that we fling flamingos now? Have you been around since that? So Cressum subbed, so now I get to throw a flamingo at you.
Nice. And we restarted the month, so it's a fresh batch. Yep.
Oh, so close. So for every sub we get, I throw flamingos, tiny yard flamingos, at my husband. So
that's a fun new thing we added.
Yeah. Some of us think it's fun.
Some of them get in the bucket. Some of them hit my hand or face.
Oh, I forgot to give you your goggles.
Yeah.
Although your goggles may not be out here anymore because they got covered with pie.
We had a pie event.
Hello, welcome
Nat,
in.
welcome in. How was the rest of your stream? I was in there earlier a little bit.
As you are preparing to tell us all about it, and
It was
everybody's telling us about
wonderful.
their holidays, I will play you our amazing and wonderful raid song to you in. This is a raid song written just for you all from a friend of ours here on the show.
Not us. You don't want us to sing?
We're not singing.
You made it to our island, made you'll never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and vibing. Hey!
Stovetop pop secret.
There
Is that
we
the
go.
popcorn you go like this with and you shake it and it's like on the oven? The stove? The
Yeah.
stove.
Yes, the stove. That's why. It's
Stovetop
called
like this?
stovetop.
No, it's not. Okay. I was wrong.
That was Hillsinger. Yes. We love Hillsinger.
So welcome in, Raiders. We're so happy that you are here. We have a fantabulistic. That's a word I just decided I'm going to use.
It's a good one.
Thank you. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. Let's quickly take a peek at the table of concept. Let's just look at what we're going to do.
Do you want to read it?
You can. Why don't you do it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do all topsy-turvy things today.
Okay,
Are you
yeah.
also going to do the interview?
No, we should probably stick with you on that
Okay,
one.
all right.
But,
that sounds good.
I'll take this for you.
Perfect.
All right. So tonight we have the wonderful SarahCameronMusic as our interview.
Woo-woo.
Then there will be fun and games with me.
Fun for all of us.
It's my favorite part of the show. Then there are a few things we owe you. We're going to get to that. And then we're going to hear from JoJo and do the emote wall. And then we're going to check out what's on the calendar.
And it's a little late because everybody did everything for the holidays.
There was a big holiday push.
There was a huge
A lot of
holiday
events in December.
push. Yeah.
And then people have just kind of taken it slightly easy. Well, there's still some things going on, but it's understandable.
Always, you will find that vibing always has a hard time with words.
Words are hard.
They're so hard. So I am going to press some more buttons. While I'm doing that, you want to get out your dad joke book? I'll clean things up
yeah.
before we bring Sarah on.
Everyone loves the dad jokes.
I forgot to push the button I wanted to push. This button.
We never know what we're going to get out of this. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Why are chemists great for solving problems?
Is it something to do with a solvent?
Close. They have all the solutions.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Hope you like that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure that took a lot out of you, so why don't you sit back and relax while I hang out with Sarah for a while.
That sounds great.
All right, bye.
All right. Have fun.
Everyone, please join me in welcoming Sarah Cameron Music to the show. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. It's great to be here.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you. I'm just noticing now, when we did our sound check, you had just changed your setup and we realized that your computer blue screen was bouncing back. You switched it. There's a ukulele now.
I did.
There's no blue screen staring at us. I think that position works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still gets the light and it's all pretty, but it's not all computer screen. It's pretty good.
Yes.
So welcome to the show. We're very happy to have you here. We have been working on this for a while.
Yeah. Quite a while. I'm glad we're finally doing it. It's awesome.
Me too. So one of the very, very first times that I hung out with you, not the first, because I knew you were a singer, but one of the very first, you were making kombucha.
Oh, yeah. That was such a fun day. Yeah.
Yeah, you seemed to just really be enjoying yourself in the kitchen. It was a nice stream. Have you done many more of those? Because I have not caught another one.
Kombucha specifically, I haven't streamed it, but I've made it a couple of times. And then we moved from Washington to California, and it did survive the move. I made sure of that. I had to be very careful, but it survived the move. And since then, I'm afraid I haven't really done much with it. So it's sitting there. It's healthy. It's ready to be used again. So the SCOBY, that is.
Right.
I'm,
So it's like you use the same one over and over, right?
yeah, and you can split it and do multiple batches and stuff. It kind of multiplies. So
And then it tastes like vinegar and you drink it.
no, it tastes like vinegar depending on how long you let it go. So yes, how long you let it go determines how vinegary or how sugary it is. And so yes.
Yeah. I really enjoy beer. And I bring this up in connection with this because there are some breweries here that also do kombucha. And so during my podcasting time, I went and talked to some kombucha brewers. I don't know. Is that what they'd be called? I think so.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, you're brewing kombucha, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
For those
it's
who
like
don't
a-
know, it's
yeah, fermented tea. It's like a whole way of life. Like it's like kombucha is like you have to buy into it. And I can say that I never have.
oh, that's so funny. I love it.
We were talking about Froofy coffee right before we went live, and you said that you don't drink coffee, but you like
Nope.
tea. So we started trying to figure out what made the coffee froofy.
Yes. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think foam makes tea or coffee froofy? I mean, I know you don't put foam on tea really, but
But do you like?
cream in tea?
And do you like? I don't really know like a good proper chai. Is that like more like thick almost? I don't know. My chai comes from a tea bag that is just like just water tea bag chai, and then I add rum.
I bet that's a good combo.
It really is. It's a pirate's hot toddy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Miss Rock says foam is definitely froofy. But I just don't know. Yep, foam is definitely a step in the froofy direction. Yeah, so you run and then you add tea. Got it. Rum, not run. No running. Just rumming.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
We're on an island here. You gotta keep the scurvy away.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not actually on an island. We're in Maine. It's all just in our heads. Okay, so tell me, because I know that you didn't come onto Twitch to make kombucha.
True.
So
Otherwise, my name would be Sarah Cameron Kombucha. That's what my name would be.
from now on,
More. Kombucha
No.
and more.
kombucha and more. I'm just gonna pop Jason's face onto screen so I can check a flamingo at it.
Yep.
Thank you so much for that resub, Smalls. We really do appreciate it. No, I most certainly did not just call your face it. Nope, I missed.
Ah.
Yeah, it happens about most of the time. But can you tell us about how you came to be on Twitch?
Yeah. So actually, a friend of mine a longtime friend of mine who had been in a band with me a while back, we started a band together like ages ago, um, over a decade ago. And we were chatting one day and he mentioned Twitch. He's like, "Have you ever heard of this?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea." And he explained it as like slow social media and that it's like hanging out in someone's living room with them, and like it's not like a big performance or a concert, it's just, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You can just kind of hang out with people and get to know people. And I thought, "Oh, that's cool." He said, "Yeah, I think you'd be pretty good at it." Like, and there are ways to make money that way, because at the time I had kind of taken a break from like concerts and songwriting and like all of it. Um, Basically, like once Nate and I got married, I kind of took a hiatus from that, not intentionally, but took a break because the band kind of they all had their own things to do.
That
I
kind of
wanted to
happens, you know.
know, it just kind
Friend
of
group's just
naturally,
like,
yeah. So, yeah. So I just focused on marriage and running a home and all of that. Um, and yeah, this really sparked something for me because I was like, "Oh, like, this is a little bit intimidating to sit in front of a camera and play music for people." But I guess I'll try it. And yeah, Nate and I set a date to start, and I almost like wanted to delay it, but I was like, "No, there's no backing out. We have to do this thing." And then I've been on ever since. And it's been yeah, uh a year and 10 months now. So,
wow, congratulations on that. I think technically, I may be wrong, but I think technically until you get to 2 years. Oh, you mean year and I went marriage first because I was like, love. Year and 10 months on Twitch. Also, yeah, love.
7.5 years married.
Well, congrats on that. You gotta, you good job.
Thank
I
you.
guess I don't know. I'm sure it was a good job. It's been a long day, folks. Okay, so a year and 10 months. We're coming up on 2 years, and I think the way you described it, and I think that Corey said that was exactly right. I think your friend was 100% correct on what it is. Like I think I agree that it feels so intimidating the very first time you press go. But then once you find friends, you're like, I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
We're just all hanging out. I'm sitting in a shed right now. Luckily, my husband's also in the shed, but basically, I'm just like talking to myself in a shed. But I'm not.
I know, it's always funny at the end of the stream to like turn everything off, and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm just in this room alone."
Yeah, it's odd. And then like it must be super odd for people that like stream in their house and other people are in the house that are not streaming with them. So it's like
Yeah.
you're just in your wherever, your streaming space, and you're just talking and having this whole conversation and singing. And a lot of musicians, you can't actually hear the music instruments part of it because it all goes in through the. So it's just like it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it's a very interesting thing that we do.
Yes, it certainly is. Veda says we're all figments of your imagination. Yes, I think that might be true. Wow, I think we're
Yes.
pretty awesome figments of our imagination then.
They all have very distinct personalities.
Yes. Interesting.
We should probably go and talk to somebody about this because if every single person that shows up has their own personality and they're all figments, we are screwed.
Yep.
So, didn't you have a lot of plants in Washington? Did you move all those, or am I?
I didn't really in my stream setup, but the kombucha stream.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It was light and airy.
Yes, yes. Very sunny. I did have a shelf of plants. Now I am growing in my plant keeping ability. So I'm getting better at keeping them alive. But the move was pretty hard on them and we did lose some along the way. So I'm down to how many do I have that are alive? Let's see. I can count them on one hand probably.
Are you naming them in your head? Well, there's Bob and Sam.
Right.
We used to.
Actually, both of my snake plants made it.
Nice.
So that's good.
I killed mine.
I have a little something, I forget what it is, that's barely hanging on. It's just like two tiny little sprigs of green left. And then Nate just got me one for Christmas. It's a ZZ.
Ooh, yeah. ZZ.
Right?
Yeah, they're nice. I like
It's
the
a little-
long, tall. They get
Yeah.
long and tall, and they have like the leaves on the top.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
have a little
killed
baby
one of
one
those. I killed one of those
that
too.
I'm charged with keeping alive. So
Good luck.
we'll see.
So I've got a lot of plants outside in the summer, like lots and lots. And those I've gotten really good at keeping alive. And before the stream and before the outside plants, I was pretty good at keeping them alive inside. I have successfully killed off at least 20 houseplants over the past couple of years.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you though, the most heartbreaking one just happened. So here in Maine, right before Christmas, so going into Christmas Eve, we lost power for it was over 12 hours, right? Yeah. So over 12 hours we had lost power. And I had a huge, beautiful cactus plant that
Ooh.
yeah, it's a Christmas cactus. There's Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter, and it had all of them mixed in there. So it was like blooming. And so it was sitting in the workshop. And I keep a little heater in the workshop going at like 60 degrees. But it didn't even cross my mind that when the power went out, it wouldn't.
Wait, I heard about this.
It didn't start back up. Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
no.
And yeah, it all had to be like chopped down. I think there's like 3 little like plants that might like parts of a. It's sad.
That's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with some fertilizer or something. I don't know.
Regrow it all. I hope so. Yeah, you are supposed to like let it sit for a little bit before you cut off all the dead stuff, to see if any of it will like grow back. So I would like not grow back like then, but like, revitalize itself or whatever to see what's truly dead. And so I came in here after New Year's weekend and had been letting it sit, and it smelled like, have you ever like put lettuce into your fridge and it's gotten really cold? Like you put it in the wrong part of the fridge, so it kind of like freezes a little.
Oh, yeah.
It has a specific smell. Like frozen lettuce smells very
Like
specific.
that?
Yeah. I walk in and open, because this is where I work all day. So I walk in, I open the shed, and it's just like lettuce in my face. And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
so I had to take it inside and trim it all up. And yeah, there's like, just like, it's like this. And now it's just like a few little sprigs.
Oh
It
no.
is. Yeah. Let's talk about your stream space. You said that I didn't, and I didn't even realize this was the case. You said you had a green screen.
Yes.
I feel like why wasn't I paying attention in life? Like that's what I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught the big expansive room that used to be behind me. It had a an upright piano. It had guitars on the wall. It had like plants and hanging lights and a little like LED strip along the ceiling, and then it had a Daydream neon sign because Daydream's a song of mine.
Yeah.
On
It was
the
all
wall.
fake.
Yes, Nate
You're
created.
you're such a big liar.
Now, I will say, some people in the cam fam, as we call it, they like to call it, what is it? Veda, you'll have to help me. Peanut specifically likes to call the sign not a scam sign, something about a scam. I forget his name for it.
Yeah, I feel very yeah, scam screen.
Scam screen. Rosie, I don't think that's it, but sure. We'll go with it. We'll run with it.
Sure. I feel very bamboozled by this whole thing, and I feel like we're going to have to cut this interview short because you're obviously a giant liar and just
You
made
bamboozled, or are you bean boozled?
Oh, definitely not being boozled. Never ever. Gross. I don't know how you do that. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that is nasty. Why do you do that?
It is an incentive if people want to help support my album fund so I can release it. So I
So you-
set the bar pretty high. I think it's set at $50 right now, or 5,000 bits for me to eat a bean. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to encourage this behavior, but you know.
Yeah, no, that is I make it Jason do it sometimes.
There you go.
But I
I like
can't. Yeah, see, you need to just bring Nate into the incentives and then you can make
Yes.
everything happen to him. I want to just take a
There
quick
was a
moment.
time. Yes, go ahead.
I just want to take a quick moment and welcome our Raiders. Raiders, tonight we have an interview with SarahCameronMusic. We're so happy that you could be here and hang out with us. And you were about to tell us how you torture Nate.
Yes. There was one time, maybe two times now, when someone gave $100 and made us each eat a bean. Yes. So that was fun. I think that one wasn't too bad because he got toothpaste, which, to be honest, you put toothpaste in your mouth anyway, so like it doesn't taste terrible. I don't know why they didn't choose a more horrible flavor, but I think that day I got, which one did I get? I think I got, oh gosh. Was it no, spoiled milk was a different day.
Oh, that
Maybe I got the toothpaste. I think I got the toothpaste, and I forget what he got. I don't know. Anyway.
that sounds horrible. See, what you
Haven't
needed.
gotten ours yet, though. But it looks like there aren't any in this box.
Oh, that's
I
good.
checked the other day. I didn't see any, so.
Yeah, I definitely vote for making your husband deal with stuff when you get things. Like don't move it. It's hard enough already. You moving it around does not make it good for either of us. Oh, that one went flying. That was not even close. That was that one went like if the plant was still here, it would be lost in it somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not allowed to play darts because I throw things too fast. Yeah. Now I believe Nate streams as well.
Does. Sometimes. He used to stream regularly on Saturdays. And then when we moved, his life got much busier. And so he does not have as much time to stream as I do. So he just did a stream on Christmas. We were supposed to go visit family, and our flight got canceled. So we both ended up streaming on Christmas.
There you go.
But I don't know when he'll be on next. But he did do some games that day. oftentimes he will do music, and he will play a saxophone or do some looping. He also plays bass and
And doesn't
lots
he
of
play
things.
something with his nose?
Yes, nose whistle. He also
That
plays regular.
that does not sound like a real thing. I'm pretty sure that he just likes sticking things in his nose because that's not a real thing. Um, Mom, thank you so much for that resub. That one went under the cup. Um, um, yeah, I don't know, like, how, I'm probably going to need him to come on and explain the nose whistle at some point, because why would anybody be like, I'm going to shove this up my nose?
I mean, it's not shoving it up your nose as much as blowing your nose into it.
That doesn't
So,
sound that much better.
which one's worse? I don't know.
No. Like, just blowing your nose into an instrument like over and over again. Like, that doesn't sound great. It's like carrying around like a handkerchief, like instead of using tissues. It's just like it's with you all day long.
All day.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I don't know. You'll have to ask him about that sometime.
Yeah, I'll have to because my brain can't understand. It wants to try to I want to try to be like open and thoughtful about everybody's stuff. Like whatever makes you, great. But then when it comes to blowing your nose into an instrument, I'm like so how many instruments do you play, and are any of them through your nose?
Well, I play keys and some guitar and some ukulele, and also wherever it is, shaker. I don't think it counts though, but sure.
We were
Also,
informed.
I like to shake the jar of Sarah bears that we have, so they need to wear their helmets for that. All the people in our community.
That's really funny. Do they have tiny helmets? What are Sarah bears?
Here's a Sarah bear. This is our little sub jar. And Sarah Bear was a nickname of mine growing up. And so I named these.
He reminds me of the Teddy Grahams.
Yeah, and they look edible. They look like gummy bears. They really do, but they are not. They are plastic. Don't eat them. But yes. So Veda's in the jar. I think King is in the jar. Rosie's in the jar. So there are a bunch of our friends, and then sometimes during a song, I just like to give them a good shake.
It is a pleasant noise.
Don't hate us. Oh yeah, Veda, you're right. I do also play the kazoo, but not with my nose.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. How did you get into music?
Well, I loved music from a young age, and we had a piano in our house growing up, and so I started playing that really young. And eventually, in first grade, I asked to take piano lessons, which my mom had been encouraging me to do for years at that point, and I didn't want to until I decided that I wanted to, and then it was go time. So, yeah. So then I took lessons for 6 years, and until my piano teacher got a different job and didn't have time to do lessons anymore. Otherwise, I would have kept going indefinitely. But yeah. So then I got into songwriting when I was 11. Just wrote a song one day, and then it just started flowing out of me, and yeah, here we are.
I will say that my 11-year-old has also written a song, but that would never be like something anybody would want to listen to. So was yours actually more than 3 words repeated over and over again?
It was
Nice.
a fully structured song with different parts and everything.
That sounds much more pleasurable to listen to than
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Um, I love the creativity though. There's lots of creativity, so that's great. I'm just not going to tell her to go like on one of those shows where they judge her for her singing songwriting abilities.
Not yet, at least,
Right,
right?
right. Yeah, not she's not a prodigy, but she might be good someday. Depends on the three words. That's right, Mandy Prater. They could be really three amazing words. It's true. You're right. Um, yeah, it. I think that's amazing that like at that age, were you a very serious kid?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't know. I think I was a pretty good balance. I wasn't like super goofy, but I wasn't super serious either. Yeah.
Um, what kind of like activities did you do when you were that age, other than piano? Was there anything else?
Mainly piano, but also I love to read. Um, and at that age, I think I think I was golfing by then. So I think I was into golf and tennis. Tennis might have been a little later. I'm not sure. Um, huh? It might have been by then. Tennis and golf, probably. Yeah.
How's your golf game?
I mean, not the best, but I love playing.
I really, really enjoy the driving range. But again,
Yeah.
just like darts, I'm not really allowed to play very much.
It
Yeah.
always feels nice when you get like a really good shot, though.
Yeah, it's like one out of the entire bucket. So, it's pretty good odds. So Mandy, you were gifted a sub, and for that, I'm throwing this at my husband. Oh, so close. Also, it ricocheted and almost hit him on the face. I mean,
One of these times. One of these times.
we have had to give him goggles in the past. I just don't know where they went. Yeah, it can be dangerous here. What would you say is if you had to tell somebody like this is a musical group that I used to listen to all the time, you might be slightly embarrassed to admit.
Not embarrassed. Reliant K.
Totally not
Reliant K
embarrassed.
since I was like 7. And still my favorite. Like still in my top artists of all time.
I definitely went through a New Kids time of my life, and
Yeah.
bedspread and all. So that was cool.
I never really listened to them actually. But
I am a bit older than you, and by that I mean a decade at least, or not two. Yes, it was a bedspread. It was like a pink bedspread with all of these much older men's faces all over it, like because that's a thing that kids did.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mandy, they're not edible, so they would not be good if I just started chucking them in his mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I guess New Kids recently had some kind of like comeback for like the 10th time, I'm pretty sure. And
I
it
heard
was
there was a tour, or there is going to be a tour, or something about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know. She had to have every single thing that was New Kids. Everybody, my mom is in chat. Main Mammy is my mom. And she likes to spill all of my most embarrassing stuff. So, yep, everything New Kids. I'm pretty sure that everything that was made is what I wanted. Yep. And whatever Ames had, because that's what we had around at the time, was an Ames. So, what do you do for fun now other than talk to a computer?
I mostly talk to a computer, to be honest with you. I have gotten back into reading like in the last week or two, honestly. Because it's something I've wanted to get back into. like I said, I loved reading as a kid. And then it was when I got to high school where suddenly it was like there was all of this required reading. And to me, it sucked the fun out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still recovering to this day where I'm like, oh, I just want to like enjoy a book again and like also have the attention span for a book because I do feel like in the age we're living in, like it's such like like the slow social media thing versus fast social media.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's just quick and handed to you, and you can look something up on Google and get an instant result, and like like it's whatever we want whenever we want it. So I think our attention spans are being affected by that for sure. So I've been working on yeah, just trying to slow down and do things that recover my attention span, but it seems like it might be a long process.
I'm gonna throw two more flamingos at my husband. I call him adjacent. Somebody asked why I didn't call him by his first name. We just kind of keep our anonymity a little bit. And also, I like to make my brain super confused when I'm trying to talk to the neighbors. And I just start calling him adjacent, and they're like, oh, not. Yeah. All right, here we go.
In the jar. In the jar.
Yeah. All right, one down. Yeah. All right, I did it. I got two. Dun, 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 dun.
They both win.
They did.
Sorry, I'm watching the replay that's like seconds behind.
They did. They both went in. Yeah, it was two in a row. What book are you reading right now?
Right now I am reading a book called Junebug.
I feel like I've heard of that, maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember who it's by, but it's really good so far, and it's holding my attention, which is a very good sign. So yeah, it's about a girl who lives with her dad out on the road, in an RV, but there's more to it that I'm not going to spoil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Is he really her dad?
Oh my.
Where's her mom? There you go.
All the questions.
All the questions.
Yeah, I agree that it's just like our brains are just jumping all over the place, and it's really hard to kind of get them to settle in. So often, like the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and now even Netflix, they all have like these little shorts. Like, so you've got, they're called shorts on YouTube, they're called reels or whatever. And then I don't even know what Netflix is, but it was trying to get me to watch those today. And I was like,
Wow.
no, leave me alone. I don't know what those look like. But,
Interesting.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah. And you know what? I mean, I know we don't know how much longer TikTok's going to be around, but I did hear last month, I think, that they added in like a photo feature. And so I don't know if you've seen that, but you can upload photos just like you would on Instagram. You can do them as a carousel or whatever. And I tried it, and yes, it's true. But the person I heard talking about this was saying that like they think maybe TikTok might become more about photos like Instagram now that Instagram has moved to videos and is pushing reels really hard. So
Really, really
I don't
hard.
know, but I can't really see videos going away on TikTok, but I could see more photos coming in. Perhaps. I don't know.
I'm not on TikTok, but I will say that the thing about Instagram that I'm not loving right now is I use Instagram for two things. One, look at everything that's amazing and awesome coming on our show soon. And the other is, look at what an idiot I am using these reels and doing this stupid stuff.
You make
Um,
awesome reels.
Thank you. Appreciate that. But now, and I was able to kind of keep them like compartmentalized, like here's all of this. If you want to see all the stupid, funny things, you can just go and see them and they're there. If you want to, like, you can also see those in my feed, but then there's other stuff in my feed. I put other videos there. But now Instagram's just like, all of these are reels. And they've transitioned all of my videos because I make like moving graphics for the show.
Yep.
Yeah. And then now they're all in my reels. And I'm like, those aren't reels. Stop. I need to make sure that if anybody wants to go and see me and my tiny hands, that they can just like speed read them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you want them, you need to know right where they are. Raiders, welcome in. Today we are talking tonight. The time period that we are currently in, depending on where in the world you are, we are talking to Sarah Cameron Music. If we've got so many great people in here, I don't say it often enough as we get raids, but I know that my mods are just amazing, and so everybody that is being shouted out in the chat, you should totally absolutely go and follow them because they're great. They're wonderful. And also follow Sarah Cameron Music, who continuously is getting shouted out as well, who is our lovely guest today. I am going to just take a moment to play our raid song. For all of you lovely raiders, this raid song was written for us by Daniel Hilsinger, here on the platform known just by Hilsinger. Okay, so Sarah, I'm sorry you can't hear this. I think you heard it the first time though. All right, here we go.
You made it to our island, made you'll never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and Vibing. Hey,
There he is. So yes, thank you so much for coming in tonight, Raiders. We really appreciate having you here. We're talking about the most random things that we can come up with. And I think it's going pretty well so far. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, it's good. I'm dreaming of churros.
I did just read that. There's
Always
gotta
down
be
to talk about churros.
there's gotta be a story behind that. You don't just end up with a cup that says I'm dreaming about churros. That's not like,
True.
you don't register for that when you're going for your wedding registry. You're like, this one. Beep.
I mean, maybe. Maybe you do.
I would go for the churro machine.
That's a better idea. I like that. Oh, look at Veda with her churros. So good. Yeah. Churros are a thing in our community. Since I think the first week I was on Twitch, a friend who was in the chat started talking about churros, and I spontaneously changed the song I was currently singing, which was an original of mine called Daydream, and I started singing it about churros instead. So then we kept that in the song list, and it's called Churro Dreams. And we recently made merch for the first time. So we made this Dreaming of Churros mug, and we made Daydreamer. I'm actually wearing it right now. Daydreamer stuff, shirts and hoodies and things, and it's been so fun. I've never had merch before, so it's very cool.
We actually do have merch, but it's only because I really wanted to be able to well, Rox likes mugs, so I made them for her. But nobody needed to buy them. But then I needed to have my sticker. I just needed to be able to hold this up. That's really the whole reason that I have it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, everything here is like an ish. It's like, we're serious-ish, I also measure drinks using ishes, like an ish of rum. It's a good measuring system.
Good measuring system. I like that.
Yeah. Um, it's funny how things like that kind of show up in your stream. It becomes part of your history. Like the churros and the Roxy Paradox. I saw her in here earlier. I don't know if she's still around, but she's got one called I don't even know the real words. It's Nacho Stream. What are the real words? Not just dreams? Not just dreams. Yeah, there she is. She's still here. Not just dreams. Yeah, she calls it Nacho Dreams. And so, like, during the whole thing, like, everybody just puts nacho emotes all over the place. And
That's so good.
it's just really funny how, like, little things like that kind of stick. And you don't go in saying, okay, this is my theme. It's churros.
Yeah. I literally never would have chosen this for myself. Would not have even thought of it. But here we are.
Yeah, it's pancakes. We have pancakes. They come up very often in the stream because Jason doesn't make them often enough.
That's why they come up often.
Yeah, so listen, in our house, we have designated, like, breakfast things that we make. So, I can do French toast. I can do a baked French toast. I can do French toast on the griddle, but that's kind of my thing. Our kids have actually taken over the waffles. And they've taken over that piece of it. They really like using the waffle iron. Like, they like using that a lot. So, that's their thing. And adjacent does pancakes. And I can't cook pancakes. Like, I burn them. I don't know why. One time I tried and then also I get too creative sometimes for my own good. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to do pancakes. I'm going to do it nice and slow. Take 7 hours like he does. And, like, really get them good.
Wait, does it really take that long?
He takes a really freaking long time, but they're delicious and worth it. But because of that, he does it not often. He goes slow so that he doesn't burn them like me. I am too impatient and too. Excuse me, sir. You cannot tell people that you're giving me no more pancakes. And so I either want to get them done really quickly, or I'm like, I'm going to make them more than just plain pancakes, and I just put, like, all of the things in them. So I'm like, I'm going to make them with all of the fruit that we had in the house that day. And it became just like pancake scramble. And
Oh my gosh.
my children are so nice and sweet and loving, and that it was so good, Mom. I was like, kids. Well, that's very kind of you to say. We're going to let Daddy make the pancakes from now on. But because of that, and my favorite time of eating pancakes is, like, at midnight. I like eating them at midnight. And that's about when we get out of the show sometimes. Normally it's like 1 a.m. And so I'm always in the mood for pancakes by the end of the show. So that just kind of happened. They come up way too often.
I understand it now.
I actually have, like, a whole string of we have an amazing mod that all of our mods are amazing. They all have such amazing personalities and things that just make them wonderful in so many different ways. And Jammies is our clip master extraordinaire, and she will grab the funniest clips about the pancakes. And so now we have a whole string called the Pancake Chronicles.
Pancake Chronicles.
In YouTube.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because it just goes on and on and on and on.
Excellent.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite, like, in the middle of the night food?
Hmm. 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 I mean, if we're talking no prep, cheese. Literally, it's like cut off a slice or two of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Um, Usually, I mean, I think my favorite's pepper jack or Havarti. Um, but cheddar's also good. I'm not super picky. Yeah,
What do you think
cheese
about
is really
stinky cheese?
no.
I'm not super picky. I'm pretty good with all cheeses. Not that though.
Yeah. Anything else?
Um, yeah. Also, for me, also a good bowl of cereal is sometimes a thing that I'll go to as well. If like I can't convince adjacent to make pancakes, then cereal is like,
Logical next step.
yeah, like it's not something you ever like want to eat at that point, but you're like, well, if I can't get what I really want,
Guess it'll
cereal it
do.
is. Yep.
Roxy gets me. Yes.
Have you ever met Roxy Paradox before?
I think I follow her,
Okay, good.
but it's been a while since I've been there.
I have the hardest time getting anywhere these days. And I mean virtually, like on Twitch, like trying to get some like I was putting my makeup on tonight and I normally like to pop into a stream, but I had not stopped moving for the entire day. So by the time I'm just standing there putting my makeup on, I was like, I looked at all of my friends that were on and I said, I just can't. Like, I just need to quiet for a minute.
Yes.
Just happens sometimes.
It's hard too because when I'm watching a stream, I want to talk in the chat. And I'm like, oh, I'm
Yes.
not very good at multitasking. I just want to like sit here and hang out with you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
I know that adjacent can, keep Twitch on and do work at the same time. Me, I was like, who can do that? For me, I can't have it anywhere close to me if I'm trying to be productive because I just want to like stop and talk to all my friends.
Yep.
Mhm.
I get that.
Yeah. So on this show, at about this time, we bring adjacent on, and I don't throw things at him, and we ask him to be our host for a game. And I'm going to pull up our game board here as we're doing this. And when I am doing that, I cannot multitask. There we go. I will say that this is not the game that Sarah wanted to play tonight. Sarah was going to take over the first spot of the leaderboard of Heads Up, but Zoom said, no, you're not allowed to do that. That E-flat guy needs at least a week of sitting on top of that leaderboard. So
Yes.
it would not work
Decided
for us. So we're going to play this and make Jason work. So, I mean, it's a fair trade.
That's fine. I'm glad to come back on. We've already talked about, was it last week or the week before, how like everyone either wants a chance to play it or a chance to redo it to move up the leaderboard. So we're just going to have like a night that's just a game show and have just like people in just to play around the game.
Just play Heads Up. Just like,
Yeah.
just continuously have people come on and do Heads Up rounds
Yeah.
Yes.
with me. That's going to be
Yeah.
my brain's going to be fried. That's going to be, it's going to take a lot. I can't even, I was trying to explain to Sarah about like what the game actually was. And I was like, so there's one time that I needed to say cow and I said a live hamburger.
You did.
So like, if that's where my brain goes after only playing like one round, where do you think I'll be at the end of the show?
Wonderful places.
Okay. Will there be pancakes?
No promises.
No promises. I think for that she needs pancakes.
You're probably right. I'll make up the batter ahead of time.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
So it'll only take 3 hours instead of the whole 7. Can I have a buzzer, please?
You heard it here first, everybody. On record. Jason's making pancakes.
Clip it. I lost my green buzzer. Where did
Pick
that go?
your buzzer
All right,
choice.
so you can ring in. I'll go over the entire rules about how this game is played, but you'll have to ring in. And in order to ring in, I used to just try to make a noise and like go beep and like, but I would never remember to actually. All right, give it a go so we can see if it actually. All right, that'll work. Sometimes there's a certain noise that it'll cut out because the original sound's not on currently. And so somebody will like be making a noise and we're like, nope, can't hear it. And they're like, I swear I'm making. No. All right, that's perfect. Okay, this will be mine. And yes, that's a great one. And I don't know what any of the. Oh, hi, puppers.
Hello.
Ollie?
Ollie, is that right? He?
Yeah.
He would like to play that with his nose, please.
Yes. Accurate.
So the way this game works is Jason is going to give us a topic, such as a house you wouldn't want to live in, and then we need to try to come up with the number one answer. If you get the number one answer, if you ring in and get the number one answer, you get the point. If you don't get the number one answer, your opponent can steal it by getting something on the survey higher than that. And chat can help. So you can read everything that chat has to say and then decide from what they have said. So for instance, if it was a house you would not want to live in, some things that you might say would be an outhouse, a jailhouse, a haunted house. I think we've had a bird house, a dog house. Any other house? Oh, somebody said the White House.
Yep.
Yeah. So all kinds of houses you do not want to live in. But if you came up with the number one answer by ringing in, then you get the point. But if you don't bring in any of the other one, then they can steal. I made it crystal clear, right?
It's very clear.
Very clear. All right. Yeah. I made it clear-ish, right? Yeah. There.
Ish. Hi, Foothill Rounders.
Hello, welcome in. We've got cards. So Jason was trying to find them on online, and he would come up with the most random survey people that had done it, and we're trying to figure out what decade they are from. Like it was really difficult.
He's also running out of questions from the internet.
Yeah.
So Vibing found a nice box of actual cards, like a game.
But I didn't realize something about them till I started unpacking them tonight. I didn't look at them when I did. I was just taking the plastic wrap off.
Yeah.
But the edition is the late night edition. So Jason has been looking through the cards, making sure he didn't find any of like the really awkward ones. He was telling me some earlier, and it was like something like, why would Santa make a bad stripper or something? Like, so we took those ones out.
Oh my gosh. Good.
Yeah, so we took those out. And he's come up with some that should be a little bit, we're not 100% PG, but we, normally we don't talk about, well, there was this one time where we talked about leather with the neokelalims.
This is true.
That was probably our most risque with the neokelalims. Do you know them?
No.
They are the sweetest older couple from, is it Singapore? From Singapore. They are so adorable. They're like your grandparents, and then we were talking about leather and S&M. It was a great show.
Oh my gosh.
So funny. Yeah. Yeah, that was that.
So
All right.
on that note,
On that note, let's go.
Here we go.
okay. So we ready to do this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's the first question. The Easter Bunny brings kids candy. What might he bring adults?
Jello shots.
I'll give that one to you.
It was it number 1?
Yeah, well, booze.
Oh, booze.
It's more general.
Yeah, but if she can get one on the list, we'll give her the point.
Okay.
All right. Sarah, you just need to get one on the list. You can't say booze because that one's
It was
taken.
the number one answer was booze/tequila. It's like totally general or very specific.
There you go.
All right, so if you can get one on the list.
Looking at chat.
We've
I'm looking at
got
chat.
well, Smalls is kicked out. Also pizza.
I was thinking chocolate eggs. But I know that's probably wrong.
Winning lottery ticket,
Can I give you guys a tie on this one?
cookies.
I don't feel like I want to read all the answers on this card.
Oh, you gotta read them.
Yeah.
If you pick it, you gotta do it. Cupcakes.
There are only so many options I had.
I tried to get you a whole box of options.
All right, you want me to read all these?
It's it's
Okay.
our show and
It
you
is
have
our
to say
show.
it, so.
Okay. I'll read all the answers and then you can determine who wins.
Okay.
Chat can. Okay. The Easter Bunny brings kids candy. What might he bring adults? Booze/tequila. Obviously.
Obviously.
Candy or edible undies.
Ooh.
Money. An adult toy. Eggs. Or a pack of Trojans.
Okay, I feel like eggs
Yeah,
is yes.
it's on the list.
Yep.
Spot on.
It is. I mean, it's the same.
I think it's a tie. What do you guys think?
All right, we'll do a point for each.
All right, there we go. That's one less card I have to get
Oh.
through. That's a tie.
That's why Veda was like, for Christmas? She was thinking Santa.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
It was, yeah, Santa adjacent. Okay. Here's the next one. Hopefully this one is better.
You're the one reading them. You should know if it's better.
Read ahead.
There's a lot of answers on these ones, and there's not a lot of good options.
Sorry, I tried to get an entire box of good options.
I think I went through like 50 and got 5.
Oh my god.
These are the best 5.
Oh, that was a bad investment. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, it's funny. Okay. We asked 100 singles. Name something you do if your date ate off your plate. Yes, Sarah.
Eat off of theirs.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's the number one answer. You got it. Well done.
Hey!
Leave. Yeah. All right. What do you think, chat? Any other good answers? Poke 'em with a fork. Yep.
Stab their hand. Get off of here.
That's not the sound a fork makes, but whatever.
Yeah. Pew pew. Make them pay. That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah. Slap his face.
You guys are, yeah, you're onto a lot of these. Okay.
Feeling violent tonight, apparently.
Yeah, it's just a lot of anger with this. Don't take my
And my
food.
mom would just like to attack him. Don't eat my food.
Okay. Number one answer
Tell
was,
him you're infectious.
ooh, good one.
Ooh. Yeah. I've
We'll
got
never
this
do that
disease.
again.
Number one was eat off theirs. Number 2 was slap or stab their hand. So yeah, I think we nailed a couple of them on that. Number 3 was share. That's a nice response.
None of us thought of that, though.
Then there was laugh or smile coyly. Then leave.
That was guessed.
Then stop eating, which is like ew. Say something or yell.
You.
And then the last one was order more.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So Sarah's up 2 points to 1.
Okay. Next one wins.
Next.
Right?
No. Well, if
I mean,
she
for her.
wins, yeah.
Yeah.
If you get the next
It's the
one,
first
you
to
win.
3. So if you get one more right, you win.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me.
Zoos to the ready.
Name something a drunken guy might do just like a dog.
Pee on a hydrant.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Whiz
Whiz
outside.
is the word.
That's what it says. Yeah. Is that like the generic term for all animals and people? Whizzing,
Whizzing.
not peeing.
No. No.
Dogs don't pee.
No. They whiz. Oh.
Okay. The second answer was bark, growl.
Oh, I forgot about when we used to go out when we were younger. That's
right.
what would happen to you. I forgot.
Yeah, how we forget. Eat or drink, drool.
Wait, doesn't everybody eat or drink like all the time?
But they may do it like lap it, do
right,
like
right.
a dog.
Okay,
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, they do both.
I was like,
yes.
wait a second. Can you say the question, please?
Drool, sleep on the floor, hump, puke, or kiss / lick.
Oh gosh.
I like how you and Sarah both like take drinks while I'm talking because it's a natural like break period, but that's when like you laugh.
All right.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Next point. What was that last one?
Kiss or lick?
Yep,
Yep.
that's good. All right. Last question.
All right, which one of these? Winner takes all. One of these is the right answer. Okay. Name something you do at a friend's party that you would not do at a family reunion. Yes, Sarah.
Dance.
Dance? It's not on the list.
What?
People don't mind dancing with their family, I guess. All right, let's see. Shots, that's a good one, although it depends on what your family's like. Hook up with the host to hook up.
That's a good one. That should win.
They win. Adam
win.
you win. That's it. Adam wins. All right. Kiss someone. Shots. Talk shit about your family. Hook up with the host. Get drunk. Again, Nimi, I think that matters. Like what kind of family you have. Like, all right. That. Good night, Ann Ham. Thank you so much for being here. Being here tonight. Oh, I feel like I just really want to go with Adams, like, because that would be so bad. Like, don't do that. That they make, epic Game of Thrones type of thing about that kind of thing. That's my final answer. I'm going with I'm putting
Hook up with the
all in
host.
with Adam. Is it right?
Hook up with the host.
Yep.
That's not on the list either.
Not on the list. Okay, so you get to try again. I mean, don't do that.
I'm gonna say get drunk.
Yep. That's number one answer.
Ta-da! We're gonna update this. So we keep a running tally, and ever since we started keeping that running tally, the guests have won 20 times, and I've won 14. It's kind of the way Adjacent designs the whole thing by making sure that our guests are the rock stars.
Of course.
So yeah. So thank you so much for helping out with that. I'm gonna have you go away now. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Yeah. One more thing.
Okay, cool. So at this point of the show, we normally ask if you would like to share one of your originals with us. Sing us a little song.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I've got to do a couple button pushings. And while I'm
Yes.
doing that,
I've been thinking about this, and I'm not sure which one to do. Is the problem?
okay.
So, do you have a preference, or does chat have a preference between "Back to Me" or "Whisper"?
Rod
one
says
sounds-
both.
More interesting. We could do both. We could.
Um,
Whisper.
Let's see what we have.
Thanks.
Whisper. We had a couple of whispers going on there.
Okay. Let's
So-
do that one then.
Awesome. So what I'm going to ask is if you would tell us the story of the song, how it came to be, what your process was to write it, and all of that, that'd be great. You can do it before, after, and we've had 2 guests now do it in the middle of their song. So however you would like to do it, the show is yours as it goes. I'm going to mute myself. Don't forget to turn on original audio on your side, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Yeah, so this song, I wrote it I think closer to 15 years ago. This whole album I've been working on for the last 3 years, which is crazy, over 3 years now. Is a collection of songs I wrote in that time frame, 10 to 15 years ago. And this is one of those. It's called Whisper. And I wrote it, I seem to remember it was like during a time when, it must have been high school, maybe. Not sure. When I was trying to be a little more poetic and just trying some different techniques with my lyrics. And I really liked the idea of naming a song with a word that only shows up once in the lyrics. So Whisper is not like a big part of the song, but when you hear the lyrics, you'll understand that it's like the essence of the song. But basically it talks about how, like, in any situation there's still hope, and even when you've felt distracted by the world and everything's going on and you feel overwhelmed, there's still a way home. And it talks about the stars in the dark night sky, and love is leading me home. So yeah, this is Whisper, and I released it a little over a month ago, coming up on 2 months actually, and this is the first single from that upcoming album, which, yeah, our community on Twitch has been super amazing in helping raise funds for that so that I can get it out there, and we are almost 75% funded, which is incredible. So I was able to go ahead and release this song, and there's more to come. The whole album is like pop rock, a little bit pop punk, super fun rock out music with a few ballads as well. And I hope you guys like this. So this is Whisper. love is leading me. Get those air guitars out. Maybe you and I are the same. We always run around in circles, looking for a way of escape. Maybe you and I are the same. We always run around in circles, looking for a way of escape. And this road seems to go on and on and on and on. But now I can see the light at the end of this tunnel. It's breaking through, and like the stars in the dark night sky, love is leading me safely home. Back to the place where I belong. I keep getting distracted, finding myself caught up in insignificant things. It's time to look up. I'm sick of striving, I need to break free. The world makes it seem so attractive, chasing other dreams, while love like a whisper is shaking the ground beneath my feet. It's time to wake up and say, stars in the dark night sky, love is leading me safely home. Back to the place where I belong. Whoa, and like the stars in the dark night sky, love is leading me safely home. Back to the place where I belong. Love is leading me. Love is leading me home. Love is leading me. Love is leading me home. Love is leading me. Love is leading me safely home. Love is leading me. Love is leading me safely home. Like the stars in the dark night sky, love is leading me safely home. Back to the place where I belong. Whoa, and like the stars in the dark night sky, love is leading me safely home. Back to the place where I belong. Leading me home. There you have it.
And that was wonderful. Thank you so much for playing with that for us. You got very into that, and I love how like you're based on our here's where my brain went. Like I love when anybody like can get so excited about what they do that they're just like, yes. Like, you know, that is a feeling where I'm like, yeah, you go. And then the other part of me was like, remember we were talking about sitting in your living room alone and just like belting out music and like, like, and then I was like, she's really just like getting into that. And so like, if you just kind of walked by the room, you'd be like,
What's happening in there?
Well, that's so great that you were able to, you know, put that song together and release it. And you're getting close to the whole album. That Nate gets it all a cappella. Now, I'm assuming, and this could be very wrong, but I'm assuming you probably learned all about the looping and the effects and all of that during your Twitch career.
Yes. Yes, definitely during. Yeah. It it kind of drove me to learn some things I didn't know before. So, yeah, so I do some live looping and stuff. I do have a little
Ooh.
launch pad. No, launch pad? Yes. I was like, that's wrong. No, that's right. A little launch pad here. And so I do some looping with that. So yeah, definitely still growing in that area, but it's a lot of fun. And I like adding in vocal loops as well over the instruments. And um, yeah, and then the effects and stuff. Nate definitely had a hand in helping me get set up with all of that as well. He found the great radio effect. Oops, wrong thing. Radio effect. So yeah, I can switch to that. We call it second mic because in the beginning of my time streaming, I had two microphones and one had the special effects, the radio effect, and the other was just the regular microphone. And so I would, in old videos, you can see me like playing, and then I'd like lean over and sing into the other mic for the effect. But now it's all combined into one.
I remember you, and then sometimes second mic wouldn't do what you wanted to do, and you'd be like,
Ah!
yeah. So what was the biggest learning curve for you? Was it like learning how to stream, kind of, and all that type of stuff, or was it learning how to use these new musical pieces of software? Like, I'm not sure what you use for your looping, but that, and then all of these different effects. What was the most difficult for you learning curve wise?
I would say looping probably. Because also I didn't it wasn't my vision to get a launch pad. I really wanted to get the Boss RC300. I
Oh
don't know.
yes,
I
I've
think there's
one of
an
those.
update now. Yeah, yes, one of those. Yeah. Uh, of course, I know what that is.
Yeah,
Um,
totally.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, so it's a pedal on the ground, and so you can do looping. You know, lots of people use that on Twitch, and so that was what I wanted. But also now thinking about it, I'm like, is that what I would want? Because I think the learning curve on that would be pretty steep as well. But I could be wrong. Um, this has been great. But I still, at this point, have not yet learned how to smoothly loop with it. Like, I have to start and stop. So it's kind of like, it's not as smooth as what some people do who have the like push two, because I'm using Ableton. So the push two works like seamlessly. So that would be a future goal for me, is to upgrade this and get like the push two or whatever is out at that time. However far away that is. I would love to have that and then be able to like keep the music going while adding layers on top of it, because I think that's super pretty when people
Hmm.
can do that. It doesn't break the flow. So yes, still figuring things out. But
How long have you been working on getting the looping together?
um November or December of 2021. So over a year. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting to me, all of like the things you need to learn in order to be able to do something the way you want to do it,
Yeah.
and how long it can take to actually get there. Like,
Yes.
like we're having some audio issues where I can't let you hear what's happening here other than our voices, which wasn't the case. But I don't know how to fix that right now because it's well above my pay grade.
Yes.
My problem is I like to do like graduate level work with a middle schooler education kind of thing. You know, like
Yes.
if we kept it down here and just like start the stream, talk into a phone and end the stream.
Easy
Got it.
peasy. Got it.
But where I want it to be is up here.
Yes.
And there's just a big education gap between that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always interesting. But you'll put so much work into it too, because it's something that's fun to do. Like, this is fun. This is sometimes it's really stressful because I care so much. So like there is that piece of it, but it's also something that is enjoyable. So it's like you'll put all that extra work into it. So Sarah, tell us your schedule. We know that you are also going to have you're working on releasing the album. Are there any other things coming up that we should know about? Tell us it all. Tell us everything we need to know.
Yes. I will have a date for the next single soon. I don't have it quite yet, because that song is still being mastered. So once it gets through the mastering phase and, which finesses the song, it's like it's like the icing on the cupcake. You've baked the cupcake in mixing, and the mastering is just like the decorating.
Nice.
Yes.
We like
Veda,
cupcakes here.
We're waiting impatiently. I know, Veda. I know.
Veda, it's like pancakes. You just it takes so long. You just wait, and it's very impatient waiting.
But it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Yes. So soon I will be able to announce that date. I'm just stalking my email, waiting for an email with the final thing. But yeah. So as far as stream schedule goes, I'm kind of figuring out what that looks like in the new year. I hoped actually to have something to announce today, but I didn't get it together in time because some stuff came up. So
Life.
yes, life. But usually I have been streaming Tuesdays through Saturdays, so 5 days a week. I recently upped it to 5 days a few months ago, which has been crazy. And I've really enjoyed it, but I'm also thinking about maybe going down to 4 or even 3 days, but doing longer streams. So I'm figuring that out at the moment. But I do post my schedule every week on Instagram, Facebook, in my Discord. So if anyone is interested, just watch there. And yeah, it'll be posted.
Well, this has been so much fun. I'm glad that we got to do this after so long of talking about doing this. Really, really appreciate that we could get together. Everyone, if you're not already following Sarah Cameron Music, please make sure that you go and do so. Great music streams, also some kombucha streams sometimes. And you never know.
You never know. I might do another one soon because that Scoby Hotel has been eyeing me. I mean, it is alive, so maybe it is eyeing me. JK.
You do not make me
ever drinking kombucha again.
No. I was already tapped out, but now I'm gonna hide from it.
Adjacent with the eye. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you never know. Maybe I'll do another stream soon.
Well, thank you so much for being on tonight. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Absolutely. We will talk to you again later.
All right. Bye.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
This is not a mouse. I'm just going to take a quick second, do some flip-flopping of stream stuff, and here and here. Ooh, close that out. That is super bright.
It's bright. Do the switcheroo.
Gotta do the switcheroo. I like to look at my guests like this way.
Yeah.
I like to see them.
Yeah.
And
Used to be over there.
they used to be way over there. But
Hey.
But now they're right across here, and now I can see them. But then we got to switch after because I can't see all of you fine folks if you're way over there. I have old lady eyes.
Thanks for being with us, Sarah.
Thank you so much.
That was fun.
Yeah, if you haven't already gone and followed, please go and do so. It's a lot of fun over there. And now she's not lying to you every stream.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lot more honest these days.
Yeah, you had an issue with that.
Yeah, I feel bamboozled. I feel like completely like I really thought like, oh, look at that really cool LED sign she got.
Yeah.
Or not LED, what's the other one called? Neon. Look at that really cool neon sign she got.
Yeah.
It was fake. It was a fake
Unbelievable.
sign. Yep. These are the things that happen.
Do you feel good about it now, though?
I do. I feel better.
That's good.
Well, I appreciate that. Okay, so we will get to Smalls and your something in the room. I just want to take a quick second, and I didn't really get to say thank you, and please go and follow all of our amazing raiders. Andrea Cannon Guitar came in, the Grim One TV. It's been so long since we've seen him. And a fly stuck to a web, who you're going to learn a little bit more about in a little later.
In a little bit later.
So please make sure you go and follow those amazing individuals. And yeah, thank you so much for raiding into us tonight. We really, really do appreciate it.
We do.
So we had a couple of things that we were going to talk about that had happened. One was the cards that I now have learned were a bad investment.
Half of them say naked on them. It's not an exaggeration.
We should probably get a different pack.
Probably. Depends on where you want to take this stream
I don't
in
want
this new year.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. Klingon, yes.
And then we can actually use this as something in the room, which you've already been looking at every time that Jason's on here. But move your head. Look, no, just duck down. Look, I'm working on this mural behind him. It's not finished yet. But yeah, I'm working on this mural of greenery behind Jason's head because it was super white. Like, just made all the colors.
You're talking about my complexion.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the wall.
Can I come back up now?
Yeah, come on back. So
it's looking good. It's giving me some character behind me.
Yeah, so it's not just like...
Jamie.
Jameer, thank you so much for that.
13 months.
That resub. Oh, the puzzle is being attacked by the kitten nearly every morning. She's trying to put it together, I'm pretty sure. We got it halfway done. Nope, didn't get it. I had to make 33 canvases. You know, I never know exactly what Jameer's talking about.
Jameer was canvassing. That's what that means, right?
Yeah. If we are, everyone that was here with Sarah and watching that interview, it was a lot of fun to have her on. She obviously is a lot better at words than I am. And it was lovely speaking to her tonight. If we look at what we have to come, though, we still have a good deal of show left. We have had our interview with SarahCameronMusic, but we still get to have some fun times with adjacent. We have a couple things that we owe you, and then JoJo and the emote wall.
Yeah.
So
let's do it.
Let's get right to it, shall we? There are so many buttons.
I feel like you're hitting like more than you usually do tonight.
No, like it started like a couple months ago. So I've spoken about him in here before.
Okay.
Loyal Moses.
Yes.
He did this one overhead shot, and he has all kinds of stream decks, like laid out. And I would absolutely love to have them all laid out. but we have like barely enough room for like one and a little one. Like a big and a little sit here. And this is all I can do.
We have one small desk for both stream decks, often 2 mice, 2 keyboards, a laptop, a phone, a drink.
Yeah, currently.
Currently. Those aren't always there.
No. But yeah, so it's like, so
We
I
need to
have
build
to
a
have
stream station.
folders. This is a stream station. This is a stream station. This is what we have. So everything is in a folder. Yes, so I can, and that's what I've got, is I've got folders inside of folders inside of folders.
It's not enough.
No, it's just, it takes more buttons to get
It's
to
too
the
much.
thing. Exactly. I need them like this. Just like that.
Yeah. Just a wall of buttons.
I just need a wall of buttons. Boop, 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 boop.
Technology will be there pretty soon. You can just do air buttons.
Like with my Google
With
Eye
your
thing,
Google
right?
glasses. Yeah. Like, you just like think about what button you want to push.
It'll follow my eyeballs.
Future streaming.
But to just finish the Lomos thing, we ended up getting a 3D printer coming to our house this week.
Is that where that story was going?
No, it was about the buttons. But then just to finish that up,
we may be
I have no idea what I have to do.
owning, or our daughter
She does own.
actually
Yeah, she bought it with her own money.
using Christmas money.
Yep.
Bought her own.
Hello, Cleveland. Welcome in.
Steamin'.
This is where I wanted to be. We're gonna push some more buttons now. Speaking of
Go
buttons.
follow Steamin'.
Do that.
Good night, May Mammy.
Good night, Mom.
Thanks for being here.
Greatly appreciate
And
it.
go follow Steeman. And Steeman is making a push. Not making a push, but is on the verge of making affiliate. So
You can do it. I believe in you.
if you all could follow and go hang out, just like what Rock says, go check out a stream. Go hang out for a bit. It's a good time. Do what Rock says.
We should always just do what Rock says.
Yes. Steam is a good friend though, so it would be appreciated.
Agreed.
Nope, it's our secret, Rocks. It's our secret. I won't tell anyone.
All right. Now that you have finished your procrastinating by giving love to all of our friends,
Oh, I see a word up there now.
it was there the whole time.
JJ Bink. Is this like an old school guessing?
This is
I
an
don't
old
have
book.
hints.
No
There's no
hints.
crossword. You're not
No
helping me.
crossword. I'm not helping you.
It's like back in the day.
This is like, yeah, OG.
OG. Best favorite game.
The best favorite, yeah.
JJ Bink.
Yeah.
Sound reminds me of Jar Jar.
It reminded me of Jar Jar too.
Yep.
But I will tell you,
It's not. You're giving me a hint.
no,
Okay.
I will tell you that I didn't
Damn.
actually come across this streamer on Twitch.
Did you find them streaming somewhere else?
I'm not answering questions. That was
You
the only
probably
thing I
found them
was
on
gonna say.
Instagram.
Why would you think I found them on Instagram? I don't spend any time there.
It's why you don't have time to chat in Twitch.
I don't have time to chat with people.
People, I can chat with bots.
I don't chat with
You
anybody.
said people.
I know, but I just mean
Just
like
curious who you're chatting with.
myself.
Do you go into like the support websites and chat with bots and up until the point where they say we'll connect you with a representative now, and then you leave, then you go find another website to chat with a bot?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's
I
exactly.
thought I saw you doing that the other day. I didn't want to call you out on it because it was kind of weird.
It's a pastime people have. Like, there's a whole group of us.
Do you have a Discord or Reddit?
Yep. I can't give
Do
you
you
any
have
more
a-
information though, because then it
A
would be
group
like
chat?
when you're in. No, we don't all chat together because that would be against
Right.
The rules.
How do you do that? Maybe. Oh, you know what you do? You have bots set up in there so that you can communicate with the bot, and then the bot relays the messages to the other people.
I can't tell you our secret. It's like you don't talk about Fight Club when you're in Fight Club. That's the
Right.
number one rule.
Right.
You do not talk about bot chatting when you are bot chatting.
I understand. As much as I like this tangent, I feel like I should get back to guessing. Yes, Melvin.
What do you think?
JJ Bink. I'm gonna say it's someone named Jay.
Okay, someone
Who
named Jay.
likes to stream. They are a streamer.
Obviously, they're a streamer.
Well, you said you didn't meet them. You didn't.
right.
You didn't come across them in a Twitch stream.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're not streamers. If they're on this game, they are a streamer.
I haven't looked at the fine print in a little bit. Maybe they're a pro streamer.
I bet you're right.
I'm gonna say their name is Jay,
Okay.
and they like to stream.
What's the matter, Rox? Is there something that is causing you issues?
I think it's called audio only mode. I'll try to wrap this up so we can move to the next video segment. Jay likes streaming. I was gonna say binkies.
Binkies.
That's no.
like baby binkies?
Yeah, but no, it's kind of weird.
That would be weirder than streaming with tiny hands on.
Yeah, it started.
I don't give you a hug. It's true. Okay. I will put them away for now.
Touche. JJ streams audio only.
That's right. Just audio.
JJ streams. I don't know. Where's Choicey when I need him?
Yeah, where is Tracy? When you...
JJ streams about birds,
Yep, that's a type of bird.
like
actually.
blue jays.
Yeah, blue jay binks. Those are a bird type.
I think it is somehow.
Okay.
All right, hit me with it. Jay streams about jays.
All right. So
Second time's the charm.
all right. So what we're gonna try to do here is I'm gonna go like this, and then I think we're gonna do, and this could go with the late night cards. I don't really know, because
What?
because I thought the best way to kind of give you more information about JJ Bink
I need the info.
would be through a clip.
Okay, yep.
Because their about little blurb is not super.
It's not enough.
It's not super helpful. No.
Okay.
So I think. Let me just make sure that I've got it all configured over here correctly. Yes. Okay. So if I go like that, and then I do. All right, let's see if this works. It didn't go. Well, let me just make sure this actually says the right thing now before I do it. Anyways, because I was like, oh no. All right, it says clip, monitor, and all the right things. It looks like it should, right?
Yep.
Okay. Need to press enter again.
It's Troz. Hey, it's Troz. I was wondering who it was, and it's Troz.
Hey, look, it's Jay.
Troz.
That's not
Go
Jay.
Check out It's Troz. They're playing
That's actually
The
her
Sims
husband.
4 at Twitch /It's Troz.
So that didn't really give you like a great.
Is that J and J?
Yeah, that might be Jay's husband, Jay. So they're from Australia, and she makes Sims, it's like stream Sims, but she makes amazing reels. I think she's originally on Twitch, on TikTok, and then like moves them over to it. So, but the stuff that I found her doing, I was just like, oh my goodness, she's so funny. So funny. So go and check her out. I don't know that she has streamed in the past couple of weeks. She did one of her most recent things that she showed was a announcement that she did for she's pregnant, and so she did an announcement on stream that was in the same jokey way that she does it. She was her. I don't know a lot about like Sims as they are now.
Yeah.
Because we played Sims back when.
Have a good night, Robbie.
Good night, Robbie. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping in.
We played Sims way back in like before kids. So it's been a really long time since we've done anything with it.
Yeah.
But she was like showing her one of her TikToks she was showing you like, this is how you can make like a really amazing bathroom in Sims, and it was like all of these like modern things, and then at the very end she like says, and then make sure, in the same voice, she's like, then make sure you drop in a giant toilet with a baby coming out of it, because and didn't break character at all about like how she was doing it, and she just was really funny. It was really funny. And then she was also doing some other ones as well, but I found her really funny, not necessarily kid friendly.
Okay.
Speaking of not necessarily kid friendly, our youngest was trying to talk to me about a song, and she's been bringing up this song. I don't know which one it is for the past couple days, and she has said one of the songs has a bad word in it, and the other version of the song does not. The E version does.
Yeah.
The other one pauses, and it says it, but it's not. I can't tell if they're stopping it or if they decided to say it instead. And so she was like having this whole conversation with me. And so this is where it went. And so me being like this super amazing, like very appropriate mom that I am, I said, you can't tell if they're saying shit or it. And she goes, no, they're not saying shit. And I was like, you can't say that. And she's like, you just don't know. It's just, yep. So Charlie said that to me when she was going to bed tonight.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, the miniest was very concerned. She's like, what does the E stand for? Explicit. I'm waiting for tomorrow night for her to ask, what does explicit mean?
The E version?
Mm-hmm. So, yay! Mom of the year.
Good job. You're having fun with all the words they're knowing now. You're having a lot of fun with it. Mm-hmm. Some might say too much fun.
But
some
they would be wrong.
I wouldn't say that.
I was like the everyone version when she first was talking about it, and it took me a minute to I was like, I'm pretty sure the E version would be not swearing. And then all of a sudden it clicked in my head that I was, oh, right, that's on Spotify. It says E for when it has explicit language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like the clean version or the radio version. Mm-hmm. Radio edit.
Yeah. They would need a radio voice.
They would.
They could go and talk to Nate.
Yep.
It's the late night version. It's really not E, it's the LLN.
Yep.
All right, so we're actually going to do some more clips.
There we go.
And we hit clip roulette 3 times last week, so we're going to do 3 clip.
You guys.
We're going to do 3 rounds of clip roulette. So the way this works is think that's still good. Ooh, look. That button does things. Isn't that fancy? Just make sure that it actually did the things I wanted it to do because I don't trust my buttons. And it did. Okay, cool.
Trust the buttons.
I know. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'm going to put in I'll give you an example. So I'm going to put in to here one of the people in our chant's name. So in this instance, we will do Island Adjacent.
Oh, great.
And we will see what clip comes up. It can be really good or it could be really not good. There's all kinds of crazy clips out there.
Whenever this happens in other places, it's you staring at a wall.
It's me.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But the thing about this, though, doing it this way is we're only going to do about people that are in the, like in the chat with us, and we can pause and then let them kind of like give us the information about what was going on there.
Yeah.
So we can know the full story.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like this, let's see what this one is.
Okay. Let's do it. That's me.
Thanks, Vibing. Okay.
Do we even bother saving adjacent?
Can we clip that?
Hey, Vibing,
Did we just
you
hear
okay?
that?
Yeah, it's just, I don't like having a controller. It vibrates. It's really scary.
Do we even bother saving adjacent?
Oh, I feel like someone's...
Oh, no. No. Okay.
Maybe I can scare it away. Do we even bother saving adjacent? If you want to see more of that content.
So, Jason is an accountant, and Jason is an accountant, so he has a busy time of year, and he's currently in that, so he's a little bit on a hiatus from his stream. But right before he went on busy season, there's always like, it's Halloween, hooray! And he made me play
Thanks, Sarah.
really scary.
Mater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we turned the lights way down in here so that it was like super like,
Oh, we got into it.
Yeah.
Didn't we, Smack Talk?
and we're outside of the house. And I ended up having the controller that vibrated anytime anything happened. And so I'm scared of jumps anyway. It's like a balloon pops. I like take cover. And so we're in here. It's dark. I have to get from here to there after. And it's just, it was horrible.
Wonderful.
I'm pretty sure that that's all Jason will ever stream now.
I know. I kind of want to, when I jump back into it later this month, I kind of want to go back into Devour.
I'm sure that Smalls and Stuart will play with you.
Yeah.
I gotta chuck this at you. This is for Arco.
Yeah. I'm missing it a bit.
I'm missing pirates.
The Sea of Thieves?
Yeah,
You want to do that one again?
Missed it.
All right. I will be streaming again by the end of the month.
All right, let's find out about.
That's my pitch for myself.
Let's see.
Follow me and I will stream again sometime. I promise.
So good, so good.
What do you think? Did I win people over?
I mean, Sarah said she's gonna follow. I do feel like I saw a Wilbur emote though. Somehow she has a sub to you. I don't-
Cool.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to do this for Sarah now, and she can tell us all about what is going on in this clip.
A better chance there.
I played this game on my stream.
Also, I like that this hat is kind of transparent. Thank you, Rosie, for the accessorize redeem. Oh, we're going again. It's automatically going. I was not prepared. Thank you, Roman.
Thank you, Roman.
So when you're a music streamer and a kombucha streamer, so when was this clip from? And that was quite a good transparent hat.
I like that.
We have an
I like it a
accessorize
lot.
redeem, and that was my transparent hat. Very nice. Did you have a special stream for gaming? Or do you randomly play? We do a break in the middle of the Tuesday through Saturday streams to do community games on Thursdays. Oh, that's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Who should we do next, Adjacent? Your pick.
Roxy?
The Roxy Paradox. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, do you know Last Christmas by Wham? Ah, that is a good question. Let me see if I can find it on karaoke. Is that the one that's like, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year. No, I don't know it.
That's a good clip. I don't know who clipped it on.
This is the one that goes, let me sing. I have no idea.
Don't know that one.
Oh, that was really good. Bravo. Oh, that was fun. Do you have a story to go along with that? Because I mean, that was pretty good by itself. But we will take a story if you have one.
All right.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so we're gonna do one more clip roulette. Does anyone in chat have a clip that they would like would like to volunteer themselves as
Tribute.
tribute? Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any raises of hands out there?
Anyone? Anyone? I'm just gonna start picking here and we'll see what we get.
Steven, we got to get you to affiliate so we can get some clips for you. Mm-hmm. Does pinball have clips?
All right.
You get pinball in there?
All right, we'll do pinball, and then I'll throw in a bonus of this one stream if you would like. But let's go with pinball. Let's see if you've got any there, pinball. Oh, pinball has no clips. Oh.
I'm gonna make sure I clip pinball.
Yeah, everyone, next time you see pinball go live, go and just clip. Like the whole show, just clip. All right, well, let's see. Let's do Irene Pena. All right, I got to make sure that I spell this right. Okay, Irene Pena. Uh-oh, did I put it in that? Yep. M. All right, let's see.
Acoustic and different. I love how this font is total meme. Like it's a meme. Like if you took this picture right now and put it on like social media, it'd be like Irene is a live learn in progress. I am a live learn in progress.
All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna have to say that he's there in spirit, but that was a good one.
Yep.
That was a good one.
That's good. Yeah, in chat, I mean, he was there.
That was really, really a good one. And just so that I put myself through the same torture, here's one from this channel.
The agreement was not for you to write a new theme song for us. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I laughed, and
It's old school.
Jason
Very.
was saying that if he had have known, cheers to you, friend.
Ooh, stained glass.
Jason said that if he had have known my reaction and what it would have been, he would have put like a face cam of mine on there.
Oh man, this stuff is terrible. Oh my god. You guys don't oh gee, oh my god. Don't get the Andre extra dry. Don't do it. I'm serious. This is terrible. I paid $6 for this.
Don't try to have any beverages when talking to Bootsy.
I'm sorry. This is terrible. I'm not, I don't know.
I almost spit drink out of my nose. Like so many times that night. Ooh, so funny. He was so funny. And yeah. I miss having him around because he was a good guy.
Yeah, that was funny.
Funny stuff. And on special occasion, we do bring out the song that he wrote for us.
That's true.
So
Yep.
maybe we should make that a point redeem. Because Bootsy's song is pretty fancy.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
I've got to actually figure out point redeems because, you know, like there's like a thing and I like almost do all this other stuff, but never ever like.
Never quite.
No. Yeah, like you back burner things that just aren't like pressing.
You're not like really into it.
Well, I mean, I would like to do it, but there's just so many other things that have come up before then. Jojo, you're just in time. We're about to go into...
Do a dad joke.
Do a dad joke.
Hi, Jojo.
And then we're
gonna do something else.
Your segment.
Let's see, Roxy. What do we have here?
Do you think the real thing Roxy's hoping for here is that I spit drink
Probably.
out of my nose again? It happens way too often.
I mean, you have funny people on.
When I was a ski instructor, we had two
that's a
dad
bad
jokes.
one. 2 dad jokes.
When I was a ski instructor, we would have some of the kids stay there for lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
And the
This
worst...
is a dad joke?
Nope. The
Okay.
worst thing that I ever had, like, you know, like somebody was being funny and I like stuff came out of my nose was tuna fish. I was eating a tuna fish sandwich and somebody laughed. And that hurt so bad. And I couldn't eat tuna fish for like years.
I can imagine.
Because once it comes out of your nose, you don't ever want to eat it again. Like years, like decades.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah. It hurt too.
All right, Ceaseless, we got you too. All right.
So
2 dad jokes.
painful.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's horrible.
All right, here's the first one.
Look, see, everything's as gross too.
It is.
Not as gross as playing an instrument by putting, like, blowing your nose into it. That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Don't tell Nate.
All right. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
What did the hat say to the scarf? I'll hang around here. You go on ahead. Okay.
bad.
Next. 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
I missed that one
gonna
because
show
I
my-
was
I'm gonna show
reading
my-
Sarah's comment.
I'm going to show myself out.
Wait, so did the scarf say it to the hat? I'll hang here, you go on ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you got the hat and the scarf.
Did I? Did I say it wrong?
I think so. Yeah, I thought hat said too. Scarf said.
Did I say it wrong? I probably did.
You're
I
never
can't
gonna be able to find it again.
No, I can't find it
But
again.
it definitely would have been, yeah. But what was the other one? I was too busy.
Well, I'm not going to find that one either.
You don't remember it?
No. Does anyone else remember what I said? It was... Nope, it's gone.
I need another one.
Where'd it go?
Oh, one of our kids tonight was trying to do a riddle. And she said, Okay, so when Susie was 6, her sister was 3. How old was her sister when Susie was 70? And she's like, no, I meant when Susie was 6, her sister was half her age. We're like, she's 67.
Thanks, Rox.
She's like, I messed
Roxy.
up.
Yeah. 2 fish are in a fishbowl, and one said to the other, do you know how to drive this tank? No. 2 fish are in a tank, and one fish said to the other fish, do you know how to drive this thing?
Nice.
Yep. All right, so you need another one
Yeah,
to make
bonus.
up for all the mess that I've made of the other ones?
Yes.
When I was in college, I used to live on a houseboat. I started dating the girl next door. Eventually, we drifted apart.
Aw, I like that one. That was cute.
All right.
I feel bad that they drifted
Thanks for
apart.
those redeems. I always love pulling my dad joke book out. And
A
making
good number of them.
yeah, I have like 3.
I thought so too. I thought it was going to be something about a mermaid. And then I was just like, psh, no, I was wrong.
Nope.
Yeah, see, it's like, ooh, mermaid, and they drift apart.
See, that's like to keep you guessing.
Rox was telling us about this oleo stuff by this, and she shared a TikToker that kind of gave the recipe. What I like about him, 1, he's on Instagram, so I can actually go and check him out. And 2, he does a dad joke in every one of his reels. So he actually starts with the punchline, so you don't know what he's talking about in the beginning. So for instance, at the beginning of one of them, he was talking about cooking spray, and he said something like, it didn't stick. And then he starts talking about all of the cooking sprays and how you pay a premium for propane in your cooking spray. And then at the end of it, he was saying like, yeah, 1 take. And then he was saying at the end of it about how there was this person in, I don't know, college. I don't know where she was. And they called her cooking spray. They're going to call her Pam. And then it loops back to the beginning. And it's a really creative, way to use the fact that they loop on each other.
Really creative.
Yeah. So he's one of my favorite current TikTokers. The JJ is one that I really like. And then there's this little girl, and she has this little kitchen, and anytime that her mom sits down to like play, she goes, "What do you want, ma'am?" And she's just so adorable. That's it. That's the end. Let's see what JoJo has
Go
to
check
say.
out that TikTok. Yes, we are going to make that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
I want to
forward to
try
that.
it with limes and rum. Shocker.
Weird.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of JoJo Recommends. Today I am featuring Someone Anyone by Natalie Hayden, or on Twitch she's a Fly Stuck to a Web. Natalie is a self-taught left-handed guitarist who is always great fun to watch. Slight disclaimer, I've never actually watched her live. She's actually on far too late for me. I tend to be a bit of an early bird with the kids, so I don't get to watch her, but I watch her VODs quite a lot since I've discovered her, and I think they're all really, really lovely. She seems like a really lovely person, and she just seems so friendly, which is always, like, as I've said quite a few times, I always love that in a streamer. Natalie's song music is like sort of a folksy feel to it, and it's just very kind of stripped back, just guitar and not many other instruments, and I always really love listening to them. It's another one that I kind of put on in the car when I'm trying to kind of just unwind after a really bad day at work. One of my kids really loves her song Stormy Weather, I think it is, and so we often have that on in the car as well because she loves the lyrics to that one. Someone Anyone is the single, but she also has a EP album which is 4 songs, which is one I mentioned earlier, called Stay Thread, I think it's called, which again is I really recommend listening to. She's just such a lovely person. I'd really love her to do well on Twitch. Every time I've spoken to her regarding this feature, she's always been really helpful and just really lovely and friendly. Please do listen to her music, and if you can make her streams, go follow her because it's really worth it. I think her music is actually only available on Bandcamp at the moment, but if you've got some spare money on a Bandcamp Friday, do purchase it and listen to it because I think you're all gonna love it. Thanks for listening. I hope you like the song as much as I do, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much for that, Jojo. I will say, Jojo reached out to us and said some really kind words about being on the show and such. But I have to say, I think that we are the ones that are really lucky to have her be part of this show. And you definitely can tell the difference between her very first one that she sent our way and every time. It's just, it's lovely.
It's been awesome to see. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens now is we are going to have an emote wall, and I'm going to push this button and see if anything happens. Oh, we get tiny. I forgot to update. You can also go and listen to Carrie Ann's music, but there's one button that we have to update on our buttons, and it didn't get done. So that's who we looked at last week. But this week we are focusing our song on our emote wall on A Fly Stuck to a Web song, Raider Tonight, and also very lovely Human. And yeah, so this is how the emote wall works. We are going to do what Rock says. This should also, you know what, let's just not call this emote wall and just say do what Rock says. That is the name of this segment from now on.
Yep.
So we have JoJo Recommends, and now we're moving into the part of the show. No, stop it, Klingon. We're going from the JoJo Recommends segment into the Do What Rock Says segment. And in this case, it is please click on the emotes and give a follow to all of the amazing streamers. So you're going to spam our emote wall, the only time in our show where you can actually put your emotes
on screen.
And we go into emote only, and you put your favorite emotes out for everybody to do. And if you see something that you don't know where it's from, give it a click, and right from there, you don't even have to leave. You can, yeah, you've used that, Small. I think that might be the first one that we've done. And yeah, click on it, and then you can follow them right there without even leaving.
Yeah, absolutely. And while we do that, we're going to listen to a lovely song.
Yes. The one that JoJo recommended.
The aforementioned Fly Stuck to a Web.
Anyone, I don't wanna think about me. Someone, anyone but you try to pull me through. I've been a beast, I've been a crow, picking at bones. What's dead is dead. I have no right to bring it up again. Someone, anyone there? I thought I heard someone, anyone, allow me to be you. If only a sock in your shoe. If only a sock in your shoe. If only a sock in your shoe.
That was very sweet and lovely and wonderful. Wade plays music poorly. Welcome in. We are in the midst, at the end of our emote wall, also known as Do What Rock Says. All of these emotes were thrown across the wall. If you have not had a chance to follow everybody from the emote wall, please make sure that you scroll back up and click on all of them that you don't already have possession of. And I think it's only fitting that we play the raid song one last time for Wade Plays Music Poorly, because this was written by Hillsinger, and he's
right.
He's friend of Hillsinger.
Absolutely.
So
how's
Wade,
the stream, Wade? Good to see you.
We hope the stream was wonderful, and Hillsinger wrote this song just for you.
You made it to our island, made you'll never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and Vibing. Hey!
Welcome in, friends. Thank you so much. But yes, Sarah was on, and she was amazing and wonderful. And there is a VOD, and you wouldn't believe how many people actually watch our VODs. Like the number to me is staggering. It's so lovely that all of you take some time and you go and watch it. It means so much to me, and I see you. Kind of, but like, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of our VOD watchers. I appreciate you so very much.
Thank you for that gift sub, Rocks, to Wade.
Wade, in here, I chuck.
Game stream, what'd you play?
Here is Wade. He's gonna fly through the air.
Oh,
yeah, that was off the hand.
Bouncing in. Nice one.
Zeep kissed. I don't know what that is. Not sure. I'll have to look it up. Speaking of looking things up, that E-flat guy had mentioned Carole King and a song about Pierre. I can't remember what the name of it was, but you can Google it. And you can find it, and there's actually like a cartoon of this boy Pierre that just keeps saying that I don't care, and Carole King is singing this whole entire time. I haven't quite made it to the very end of the thing yet, because I was watching it yesterday. There was dinner, and there was like children eating things and then other things, but yeah, it was her song was very lovely. Like her voice was very lovely. The kid saying "I don't care" every time reminded me too much of home. He does get eaten by a lion, though.
Ooh.
I don't know what happens after that. Spoiler.
Spoiler. Don't give it all away.
I know. I don't know it all. I couldn't. Yep. So there's that.
Interesting. Wait.
I got a hair in my eye.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You all right?
Oh. Soapbox. Ah. It reminds me of the micro machines. Okay, I need to do the community calendar.
Let's see it.
I don't think we have a whole lot.
No, like we talked about.
Yeah, it wasn't really that scary. You're right. It's just kind of like he's like, I don't care, and the lion's like, okay, I'm gonna eat you, and then like the lion gets sick. I don't know what happens after that though. But that's really I don't remember the books, but I'm so happy that you do, because I don't know, those kinds of things make me all feel great. Oh, that sounds fun. Almost like Micro Machines meets Marbles. All right, so let's first say that don't forget.
That's cool. I saw. What did I see? I remember. Nope.
No. Yes.
There's a game Jonathan Ong was playing a while ago. It was about building bridges and like making cars or like scooters go across them.
It wasn't that one that
like
you wanted the girls to play, right?
I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I think we got it. It was like $3 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever really played it. I can't remember the name of it.
I'm pretty sure this button is going to give me the thing that I want it to give me. But I'm not sure. So we're either going to see Polybridge. That's not what we're going to see.
Yeah,
We're either going to see Dan Young or
that
the
was
thing I want.
that was the name of the game. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay, it's the right thing. So on Saturday, January 14th, starting at 3 p.m., new tune showcase. And oh my goodness, I just had the theme in my head. What is the prompt this week? Coming together? No. Back together? No. Pinball.
Pinball.
What is it? Something about being together, but like a different catching up. Klingon, no. Did you forget the rules of the game, Klingon? Anywho, new tune showcase, 3 p.m., January 14th. This is Saturday. It's going to be great. Next week, we have Rob Kovacs on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. His beard is giant.
It's very enormous.
No. I can't tonight. I just can't. Oh gosh, I can't. Upcoming shows, we have Rob Kovacs, Lyrical Leia. We have Mandy Prater. She was in chat tonight. We have Taryn Seattle, EBX Aaron, and just confirmed the week after Aaron, we have Chris Fox Music, who was supposed to be on a while ago, but felt very, very under the weather.
He's back.
So
it's awesome.
I'm
Glad
happy
he's
that
back on the
we're
books.
able to get that back on, and
very exciting start to the year.
Quite exciting for
Thanks
sure.
for kicking it off, Sarah.
Currently in Discord, we have a amazing channel that I don't know what that is. What is the name of our channel? It's a fun channel. It is called Trader Joe's Taste Test Challenge Channel. And so what we're doing in that channel is a lot of us have Trader Joe's close to us. So if you do, you can participate over the course of a month. And we're trying to decide right now whether we are going to, it really is a mouthful, Roxy. We're trying to decide if we're going to try corn. There's a pomegranate bubbly drink, or there's cannoli dip. So we're trying to figure out which of those three. Right now, it's all three of them. All three. So, good job voting, everyone. Always tie the vote. Always, yeah. It's a poll, and you tie it.
Of course, it's a Twitch way.
Yep. So yeah, so amazing shows coming up. Stuff happening in Discord. We had a great Harry Potter movie night over there on Discord. I was waiting for Klingon to say that. Yeah, so we have a lot of fun over on our Discord. If you're not already a member there, please go and join us. You never know what we will be doing.
Do members have to pay dues?
No,
Okay.
they don't.
Just want to make sure, because I haven't paid dues, so I wanted to see if I had a backlog.
You do.
Oh, I do.
You have to pay in pancakes.
It's free for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I pay in pancakes, often at midnight.
Never at midnight, but they're due.
I'm requested to
Yeah.
make pancakes at midnight.
Pancakes. Let's look at our thank yous. A big giant thank you list coming right at you.
Ooh, pancakes.
Rox, what did you do?
Spicy Thai fried shrimp. Broccoli. Ah, it sounds good. Sounds good,
It
Richard.
does sound good.
YOLO pancakes.
That is amazing.
Coconut key lime pancakes.
Those sound so good.
Thanks for torturing us all.
No, I love it. It's great. YOLO pancakes. She threw pancakes at herself. That's all anybody should do. Is just,
I think she's going to be after stream, just like
YOLO
YOLOing pancakes to herself.
yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that. And then I'm going to just like put in my order. Like to adjacent.
Some pretty tasty varieties in there, too. I mean, this is upping the game as well.
Oh, keto pancake mix and the gluten-free pancake mix. Yeah. I thought that was, oh God, that is good. I'm glad that you should make those. But I thought that was like one that just Rox had put in the whole thing. Like it's a keto pancake mix pancakes. Yeah.
For Klingon.
For Klingon. They're just for Klingon.
Yeah.
And anybody else that also would like keto and gluten-free pancakes.
Yeah.
I would like the ones with key lime on them and coconut.
Pancakes for everyone.
Pancakes.
Thanks, Ceaseless.
All right. So
Just YOLOing. Now we're just really chucking pancakes everywhere.
yum. So good. You know, we should put the emote wall on here, but like, can we make it so it's only oh, they were so good. Can we make it so it's only
Oh, yeah,
like
they're
the
really
only
good.
emote could be pancake emotes?
Then we had some left over, so we like made like a little extra batch of like waffles. Yeah.
The kids
made them.
It wasn't the kids. It was the minis.
The mini. She's on the cooking
Yeah.
spree right now.
For my Hawaiian pancakes, I took a can of pineapples because doesn't everybody have like 5 cans of pineapples in their house? Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like for our end stream, like we take a video of me like chucking a pancake into a camera, and that's like, because like
That's cute.
pancakes throwing
You
at
have
people.
to make many pancakes because if you're gonna throw one, I need some.
I can throw one at your mouth, and I can throw one at the camera. One at your mouth, one at the camera.
Yes, maybe that might be okay.
Pancake chucking.
Yeah, this is like so I just got cans of pineapple. So I took it and it was like in its own juice, and so like I took the juice and I added some powdered sugar to it and made it into a little bit of a sauce. And I put the sauce on top of the Hawaiian coconut pancakes, and I put some pineapple slices onto there as well. Oh, so good. Hey, Craig, we're talking about pancakes because that's what we do.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Craig, how's it going?
On our channel, we talk about pancakes. On Sarah Cameron Music's channel, churros. Thank you so much to our guest, Sarah, for being on tonight. Really do appreciate it. GG on winning the first and probably only version of Late Late Night.
Naughty Family Feud.
Naughty Family Feud. Well, that was an experience we all had. So.
And those are the G-rated ones out of that box.
Yeah. Yep, that we did that together. That was a thing that happened, and you are probably the only guest that'll ever see those. So that was a whole adventure. Yes. And then thank you so much to Miss JoJo for her amazing recommendation, and thank you to A Fly Stuck to a Web for letting us play that song. Ooh, churro pancakes! Stop.
Full stop. We're making those this weekend, aren't
I
we?
think we are not. Someone is. I don't make pancakes.
I don't make churros.
Yeah, but they're pancakes. They're not like actual churros. I don't make churros either.
What is a churro pancake? Like a pancake using churro batter?
I don't know.
What's the difference? What is churro batter? Or is it the toppings?
Sarah, stop coming up with ridiculous things. We're not working together.
I'd work with you.
No, this is it. This is the only time we work together. Listen, we handle it for a few hours on a Thursday night. Beyond that, you make your pancakes yourself.
Then we go to our separate sheds.
It's not a riot.
Our first cooking stream ever will be churro pancakes.
Your names do look so nice together. Fly Stuck to a Web and Joanna Park 82. Thank you so much to both of you for being part of the show tonight. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much to Kev from the bunker who just jumped between the two of you for all of the music that you heard tonight, other than the Fly Stuck to Webs and to our raid song, which is brought to you by the amazing and wonderful Hill Singer. We are very, very appreciative of him writing that for us. It's one, not the only song that's my favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites. It was so sweet and kind, and love it.
I love it too.
We talked about Irene Pena earlier.
We did.
She's writing a song. It's about you eating raisins in a basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think she might play it for her new tune showcase.
Yes.
Song.
Yes. Can't wait for that.
I want to also tell you about another special, amazing thing that's happening. Prior guest, Nimiwari.
Good try.
Nimiwari. Nimi. She is having a birthday party stream. It is going to be tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow or is it next Friday?
It says it looks like a 6. Is it a 6? I can't read that font. It's the 15th. It's next week. Thanks, Miles. Yeah. It's the 15th. So next week.
Yeah.
That is correct.
We'll remind you next week.
We will try to remind you next week.
If not, this is your reminder.
This is it. The 13th. Is that a 3?
Is it on a Friday?
I think it's a Friday, but what number is that? Is that a 3?
I think so.
Okay. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Next Friday is Friday the 13th, everyone.
That's a 3. It's a fancy 3 that kind of looks like a 5, but it's a 3.
And if you put the two close together, they look like a 6.
Yep.
Which is also a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the 13th. It's
not
Friday
the
the 13th.
6th. Yes, next week.
Yeah, exactly. Do what Rock says. Can we just make a command that says do what Rock says? Like, and just put it at the end of our, like...
That might come back to bite you in the ass.
Oh, it really probably should. That probably... Yeah, that's probably bite me in the ass. That's true. Moving on. We should probably just, like, clear this and say thank you so much to everyone for the new follows and the subs and the bits. And here they all come.
Oh, it's slower again.
It is.
Is it doubled? No.
Not yet.
It's regular pace and not doubled.
I know, isn't that
This
crazy?
is like the unicorn of
You'll
the credits.
never see this again.
Look at that. It's beautiful. Thank you, everybody. I feel like we can do this at a leisurely pace.
Thank you so much to all of our subscribers, our followers, those that have contributed through bits. And thank you so much to our raiders. Please make sure that you go and follow each and every one of them.
We do.
We do.
Do we have all of them? Or just about all of our past?
I think we're missing... I know we're missing one. I think we might be missing 2. But yeah,
two.
all of the past episodes, other than our very first one. Yep, it's 2. There's 2 of them. There's 2. And I'm not going to tell you what the other one is because I feel really, really bad about it. So bad.
If you want to dig for it and see if you can figure it out. We won't stop you.
I really feel like I need to invite that person back on so that we can just have record of it.
Why not? We can start having people back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of them are out there.
Aw, thank you so much
you,
for that,
Craig.
Craig. We really do appreciate that.
Happy New Year to
you. Clear this. And thank you so much to our mods. On the pirate ship, you will see Wilbur, Coco, and Mo. And we never, ever, ever named our flamingo. He's still nameless.
I think last time you got into it, people said like Tom the Turkey or...
Yeah, people started being like not flamingo.
Just shut that down.
Yeah. Still
Fran.
nameless. IslandVibingPresents out of nowhere with the turkey. Did you hear I was just talking about you? We were talking about Jason eating raisins in the basement.
Yeah, she didn't pop in when that was happening, but
No.
she waited until the turkey talk came up.
Yeah.
How's it going, Irene?
Thank you so much for being here. Oh my
Big Bill
goodness.
Hendo, hello.
With no pants on. Put your pants on, Irene. Crazy things are happening. We're about to get ready to leave and everybody comes in and
Yep,
it's
boots and cats.
being ridiculous here.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
I feel like my brain... Ming the flamingo?
Ming.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
Come up with something good. Dark Native, hello.
Where are all these friends? Is this like a blind raid? What is happening?
They're just saying hi.
Everybody's just like popping in at the end and like, hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
You leaving? All right. Hi.
Yeah, you're getting ready to head out? Let me say hi.
Bill's just waking up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for starting your day off with looking at our amazing faces.
Hi, Rhonda.
We really do appreciate it. Hey! Look, everyone is coming to say hey. They're like, hi, I've been here the whole time. Or just getting here. Either way, we'll say hi now. We love each and every one of you, and you all mean so much to us. And if you can be here for 1 minute or the entire show and say nothing, or be here and talk nonstop the entire show, or say inappropriate things but still skirt the line so that you're not banned, we love you all.
Yes. Yes, we do.
It's oddly specific. Yeah, really is, huh, Klingon? Do you know where we're gonna go?
I do this time.
All right, that sounds great. I feel cold out.
Oh, they're still on. That's good.
Okay, good. Is that where we're going? What in the world is happening? I don't know what is going on. Make sure as we're getting ready to head out wherever we are going, I really don't know, even seeing his screen, where we're headed. Everybody follow everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Don't forget, next week we will be here again. Same island time, same island place. And we'll be here with Rob Kovacs. Thank you so much to our guest tonight, SarahCameronMusic, and to all of you. Love you all so much.
We do.
And that is the wrong button. We will see you all next time.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Yeah, I have 2 rules.
Oh, okay.
Rule number 1, always have fun. Rule number 2, listen to rule number 1. Then I cried, and then I was happy. I was happy, and then I cried. I was happy, and then I cried. And then I was scared.
I'm fine! Totally fine! I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
I feel better already.
Do you?
Yeah,
really?
It's weird.
Do you really?
Yeah.
In what ways?
Does my skin look any different?
It's
glowing.
It's glowing a bit.
Is it glowing?
More, yeah.
Does anyone else think it's like super weird being an adult? Like I'm just unsupervised like all the time. It's so unsafe.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I haven't snacked in 25 minutes. I don't know whether that sort of gets an award.
And what does my little girl want?
An absence of mood swings and some stability in my life.
How about a pony?
Okay.
My back hurts from carrying the weight of being my mom's most badass child.